Feeling good talaga today. My goodness. Feeling ko nag-jogging ako ng mahaba or nag-workout ako ng 5 oras. I have 5 students today. Sana walang mag-cancel kasi yesterday, 5 sana yung students ko pero 2 yung nag-cancel. And I was excited pa naman and then I was so prepared kasi nag-review ako. So I decided to rest muna ng 30 minutes. At least makatulog man lang ako ng 30 minutes before ako aalis. It's not in the car.
Only a little bit, huh, Jake? Jake, not too much. Only a tiny bit. Don't give him any more than that, okay? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. No more, huh? No more. You need to give him water. That's much better. Much better.
Bumili ako ng milk cake, butter stick, chocolate butter cookies, and pasensya cookies. Meron silang suman. Ano sabi siya, latik? Marag, ma'am.
Pila ni suman?
120. Di pa ni panos.
Di ma'am, gano'n lang kita siya i-deliver, ma'am.
Be careful. Huh? This could spill and it makes a mess.
Pag kami kumakain ng siomai, kang baby naman is cookies. Favorite ko na dyan sa master siomai, gulaman. Meron silang logo ni Bossing dito.
A couple years ago, he said that he wanted to be a YouTuber. I don't want him to be a full-time YouTuber ever, and I actually advise anybody against being a full-time YouTuber because it's not a very good lifestyle. Phil and I had that. So a lot of the people that are famous and it looks like they're making so much money, they might not have a good lifestyle. They might if they're different than us. But at least for us, it wasn't healthy to be a full-time YouTuber. But if Jake wants to be a YouTuber part-time, I think that's okay. But just for those of you that are considering vlogging or YouTubing or vlogging, I would recommend you do a part-time and have more sidelines, like different opportunities to earn income than just focusing on vlogging by itself. Because if you vlog every day, you edit every day, it really becomes stressful. But right now, Fatma's doing it part-time. She's doing her ESL teaching also part-time and it's pretty good.
Bagong stroller mo, be. Save more na stroller. Ito yung paborito namin. Fabric conditioner from Surf. Mabango siya, guys. Kaso nga lang, guys, wala sila nung Dell na pang-baby. Ito lang yung Dell nila. Sa mga sabon naman, ikwento ko na to. Ito yung paborito ko, Dr. Wong's Sulfur Soap. Kinabahan ako bigla, baka wala silang diaper na large. Uy!
Okay, we did it, everyone. Mission accomplished. We got what we had to get, and then we went to SM Save More, bought our groceries. Jake is there, Kristen, and Joy, and Zach. We did it. Now we're going home. It's 4:03 p.m. and Fema's gonna study. And do you think I should get a haircut today?
Wait for next week na lang.
I don't think my hair can wait until next week.
Yeah,
It's gonna be, I'll need like some weed whackers, or I'll need like something, what do you call that when you cut a bush, my dear? What's that thing in the Philippines? It's like
Lampas?
Yeah, I need a lampas for my buhok because it's out of hand.
Tahal ko yan.
I'm always talking about getting a haircut in these vlogs because my hair grows like super fast. If we had a daughter and she got my hair, maybe she'd be so lucky because her hair would always be like Filipiniana style.
Filipiniana?
Like so long, so thick.
That's Filipiniana.
That's not Filipiniana?
No.
I thought Filipiniana is straight hair, long, black. Isn't that what people? Isn't that what guys like in the province when they're your age?
Oh, you mean the style?
Yeah, the style. Before, not now, but maybe 10 years ago, in the province they liked it when the girls had really long hair, straight hair, black.
But that was a long time ago.
Oh, now it's like city style, right? Like dyed hair or what?
No, it's not anymore about the looks.
Oh, it's not about the looks. Maybe immature. Maybe young guys are still like that. Maybe teenagers or or high school. You haven't been to high school in a long time, so you don't know what they're like. I'll ask Jake. Jake, what do kids your age look in for a girl? Do they look for the personality, the buhok, the what?
Beautiful.
I told you, my dear. The young and immature, they're still going for that. Whenever Femma completes tasks, she feels very happy. And whenever Jake eats shumai, he feels super happy. He likes pizza and burgers and stuff like that too, but I don't let him eat too much of that when he's with us. But shumai, I'm not sure, but it doesn't taste like it's that unhealthy. So when we go there and if we have money, I say get as much as you want, because he kind of has a hard time eating. So when he likes something that's not too unhealthy, I let him eat as much as he wants. What's that? Is that fortune cookies or what?
Butter stick.
Butter stick? Is it healthy?
Marshmallow. Yeah, I think it's healthier than
Jake loves his marshmallow. Someday we're gonna have a campfire somewhere and we're gonna roast marshmallows and make the Hershey s'mores and
here we go.
the graham crackers or whatever that is, and Jake will enjoy that. He likes peanut butter and jelly. Use a spoon, Jake. Use a spoon.
That's peanut and butter and jelly.
No, you combine
There's no peanut.
You combine the jelly with the peanut butter, remember?
Oh yeah, but I don't like that one.
Oh, is the one that you like the cream cheese and jelly?
Only that.
Oh, okay.
How do I burn this?
He watches the American cartoons and they roast s'mores at campfires, and that's what he wants to do someday.
Ito yung sinasabi ko. Paborito ko to. Para siyang leche flan sa ibabaw, tapos cake yung sa bottom niya.
And Zach actually likes marshmallows. I'm surprised. He usually doesn't like food. Jake is laughing because you gave him a marshmallow and he actually eats it. There's so many things that he doesn't eat. I guess he got the genes from the Abellio clan. He got the genes from Jake to eat marshmallows because Jake really likes marshmallows.
Oh, that's mine! Uy, goodness! So, kapag-plate niyo mo.
No, later.
If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet.
Happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, and your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Yay!
Daddy's spending time with Bibi. Daddy's spending time with Bibi. Daddy's spending time with Bibi. Baby likes it when Daddy always sings. Baby likes it when Daddy sings songs. Jake is playing on the phone. Oh, is someone getting sleepy? What? Where do you want to go? The first time in my life that I actually sing, but it's nursery songs based on just random sentences for Zach. I never sang before, except a few times in the video. Huh? You wanna go in here? Okay. The major thing that I was able to do with Femma that I didn't think I could ever do, I'm able to massage Femma now. Not all the time, sometimes I don't have the energy. But there are times where I'm able to massage Femma and help her with massage. And never in my life until I got married was I able to massage. I thought I couldn't do it, but I eventually got at least decent. Definitely not as good as a professional masseuse, but at least I could do kind of good. And with Zach, the thing that I was able to do with Zach is sing songs. He's climbing.
Zaki!
What are you doing, Zach? He wasn't letting Daddy hold him. He wanted to climb high. And these are very dangerous. If you see, they're very sharp. This came with one of our clothes hangers. Like, it's kind of like a walking or rolling hanger for clothes. I think you've probably seen it in our vlogs, but when you pull it apart, it's really sharp. See? We have to be very careful. I gotta put these somewhere where Zach can't get it. And Zach is destroying the shelf. Sometimes, even me, even though English is my first language and I really don't know any other languages, at least not fluently, sometimes I can't get the right word. I don't know if that's because I don't have conversations all the time, or maybe it's just part of being human. And Fema is back to studying. Her shift starts at 6:30. It really starts at 7, but she's always half an hour early. He read the word egg. He knew that this was an S. He said S and then he said egg, even though it was upside down. Wow, baby! That's S. Remember, you just said S a little bit ago. That's sock, and he said egg. Wow! You're already reading. Oh my! Wow! 20 months old and already reading, or at least recognizing the picture. Wow! It's really not a coincidence because he said S first, and then he looked at the other one and said egg.
That's tomato.
Yeah, that's a tomato. Wow! Wow, I'm impressed, baby. 20 months old and already reading, or at least recognizing words and pictures. Wow, we didn't even focus on that word that much. I'm actually surprised because sometimes he asks us to read the flashcards, but it's not all the time. So somehow he was able to register that that's an egg and that's an S. I'm really impressed and I'm really happy. He's doing really well. At 2 years old and older, a baby is supposed to really speaking a lot of words, and it's supposed to be pretty rampant that all of a sudden at 2 years old and older they start speaking so many words. So he's only 20 months old now, and he actually read something. I don't know if he recognized the word or if he recognized the picture, but he put 2 and 2 together and got it. Wow! Somebody told me that girl children speak more and faster than boy children. And I'm not sure if that's true, but if it's true, it could be that boys, when they're in the womb, the testosterone burns some of their brain cells. And that's why men, when they're older, are not as sensitive with their emotions, because the testosterone that they get while they're in the womb and also when they're older burns some of their ability to be empathetic and feel other people's emotions. But there's some men that still can feel out other people's emotions, and I think I'm one of them. But if I was a girl, maybe I'd be even more empathetic and sensitive to the way other people are feeling and acting. If any of you have a child or any children at all, I recommend you start thinking about the future the day that they're born. What I'm planning on doing with Zach, I'm planning on having him specialize in language in Bisaya, because Bisaya is Fema's native language and we do live in Mindanao. And Bisaya is also the #1 first language in the Philippines. Tagalog is known by almost everyone in the Philippines. I don't know how many, but a lot of people know at least a little Tagalog, and they can at least hang in Tagalog because the television shows, the movies, and maybe even some of the music, if it's not in English, it's in Tagalog. So if you have a child and his native language is in Bisaya, I think it's common sense that you want them to be fluent in Tagalog, but also English, which is gonna be a little easy because there's so many TV shows that are in English now. So if your child can speak English, Tagalog, and Bisaya fluently, I think they'll have an advantage over people who don't. Hopefully all of us will have an advantage together, but we definitely need to be thinking about our children so that they could survive when they're older and be able to make ends meet, contribute to society, contribute to themselves. And in addition to Bisaya, English, and Tagalog, I'm also thinking about Chinese. Not because I think that Chinese is going to overtake the US as a superpower, because their economy is going to be in shambles soon. Maybe not, but I think it will be, because their debt is extremely high, one of the highest in the world in terms of debt versus their GDP. But China does have the #1 human population in the world. So even if their economy isn't the leading, at least not immediately, they're gonna be a force to reckon with because of all the people they have. India too, but especially China. So for those of us who have children, if there's some way, somehow, that we could train our children to be fluent in Bisaya, Tagalog, English, and Tagalog, I think that will prepare them for the future of work and the future of survival, because they'll be able to talk to so many people, relate to so many people, and eventually all the jobs like farming and even some of the works like maybe even police eventually, but things like cashier, things like customer service, it's all going to be robotics. It's all going to be electronic. It's going to be artificial intelligence, robotics, and things like that. So the last remaining jobs for humans will be things that robots can't do, at least not do very well, and that will be relating to people, helping people with their personal relationships and assisting them with wisdoms, because knowledge and facts will all be done by computers eventually. Jake is a little shy, but I'm not interested in him vlogging full-time, but someday I think it's okay if he vlogs part-time. He's more interested in games, so maybe he could vlog part-time about gaming. And speaking of gaming, he likes video games, I don't. I don't know if he'll always like video games, but as long as he does, and he spends some of his time playing video games, not too much, but some of his times, he might as well play games that make him money. So I created him a Steam account. It's gonna get approved soon. I'm gonna do some other things for his account, and soon, hopefully today, he could start playing video games that will actually earn him some income. In the future, everything you do on apps like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Amazon, Shopee, eventually everything you're gonna receive payment for. And that's the future, and that's Steam. I don't know if it's gonna be Facebook, I don't know if it's gonna be YouTube, I don't know if it's gonna be Google. They might miss the bus just like Nokia accidentally missed the smartphone market.
Feeling well ako ngayon. Parang akong may lagnat. Okay, sige, sabay ta. Medyo nawala-wala na yung sakit ng katawan ko, guys, kasi minasage ako ni Chris kanina and kumain ako pagkatapos ng klase ko. 5 lahat yung estudyante ko ngayon. Even though mayroon nag-cancel kanina, at least mayroon akong 5 student. 6 sana lahat, pero nag-cancel yung isa. Fully book sana ako ngayon. Yesterday, 3 lang kasi may dalawang nag-cancel. Nung Monday, 5. So, sana next week, fully book ako lahat. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. And again, don't forget to subscribe. Bakit? Sige na, bye-bye na, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye! Good night! Mayroon sana akong sabihin, pero may tupak na kung isa. Sige, bye guys! Bye!